Hi, welcome back to my channel. I can't believe that it's been another month. We're about to do our reset for April, moving into quarter 2 of 2025, autumn, birthday month. Birthday month. Aries season. I'm all about it. Favorite time of the year. I was trying to think, did I even do a March reset? But I did when we were in Australia. But that feels like it was like 3 years ago. It's funny how time goes. It's that whole saying, isn't it? Like the days are long, but the years are short. It has just whizzed by. We're back home. We're all settled in. Yeah, back into our rhythm, heading towards the holidays again. And we'll have our big boy staying with us again and then move into term 2. But let's do a little wrap up monthly faves. Favorite book at the moment. Oh my gosh. I have been reading so much. I read a lot in Australia. Absolutely love it. And I've really tried to prioritize that coming home. Less TV, more reading at nighttime. I've read It Starts With Us, It Ends With Us. I can't remember which way it goes. It ends with us, then it starts with us. They were pretty good. Like when I finished that, I was like, oh, that was a really good book. Couple of books. Loved the characters. Needed a little break from reading because I was quite wrapped up in it. And then a friend suggested the Tbh I series. I need to look at who the author is. And anyway, I was like, I'll just give it a go. It might take a little bit to get into. Holy shit, I kid you not. I was into it within the first couple of pages. Highly recommend. It's like a mafia series, but sexy. About 5 brothers. I think there's 5 books. So each book is one brother. I'm on to starting book 4 now. But yeah, very much equal parts violence, gore, and hot, steamy sex. So highly recommend it. So I've read the first 3. I'd have to say the first book has been my favorite so far. So that's a great way to start. I'm going to find the name for you now. Okay. It is the Tbh series by Kylie Kent. The first book is called A Sinner's Promise. So good. Highly, highly, highly recommend. Favorite creator right now. Oh my gosh. Okay. So my Instagram, people who I follow, it's getting up there. I follow like 40 people now. Normally I try and keep it like around 20 because I just cannot handle all the noise online. But my favorite creator at the moment is Catherine Christie. She's got this beautiful motherhood account. I think she is Christian, but it's predominantly about motherhood and the joy of motherhood in the mundane, which I am just here for. And I just love how colorful she is. Like these beautiful retro kind of muted greens and pinks and yellows and oranges, and her whole house is like it. I would just love that vibe. I think she's so cool. And she takes a week off socials every month to just live. And I'm like, that is such a good balance, right? Like we get so wrapped up in social media and we're on so much. I mean, trying to manage multiple social media accounts and having like a creative outlet, running a business, all that sort of stuff, it gets a lot. So the fact that she models a week off every month, I think is so amazing. I would love to get to that stage where I feel like I can do that. Favorite hobby this month has been still my running. Oh my God, guys, I've been continuing with it. I did have a break with the cyclone in Australia, and then coming home, I've done a little bit, but I'm getting back into it now. I've had a week or so off because I just haven't been feeling well. I often don't feel well, to be fair. And this is like a post-hysterectomy thing. I think I'm very low in vitamin B12. So I think my energy is just zapped. I haven't been running because, yeah, I've been tired, but we're back into it today. Got my shoes on and I'm about to do this after this, which is why I'm sitting in the garage, which also doubles as my office. You've just got the crappy view. Sorry. All right. Last monthly favorite mindset shift. Do I even have one this month? I don't think so. I think my biggest mindset thing this month has been rest can be productive. There's been a lot of resting going on, but yeah, I'm very much that go, 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 get it done now, urgent, really, driven by that urgency. Whereas this last quarter, I have really been trying to slow down, let things go at their own pace, like starting Wake Up to Wellness. Oh my gosh, that has been doing my head in because it's been 6 months. I would have had it launched by now, but I'm just like, go at the pace that's available. And I guess, yeah, that is the big mindset thing for me. Especially when I'm driving, this is something that I keep implementing. When you get stuck behind someone slow, normally you want to overtake them or you get really pissed off. The thing that I have been telling myself is if someone's been sent there to slow you down, there's a reason for it, right? Like there's always a reason. So just go with the momentum that is available. All right, I have spent a little bit of time setting up my monthly plan for April. I'm going to show you through it. I have not done the graphics yet. I'm going to spend some time like puttering away, making it look beautiful, making it fit the vibes for the month, but I'll probably do that tomorrow. But I want to show you now what we've got on this month. Done a wee reflection for quarter one. This is all in my monthly plan. I do have it available if you want to buy one. I use Notion now when I don't feel like physical planning, like writing it down. And I absolutely love this. I am so avoidant of reflecting, but I know that without reflecting, we're not going to move forward in the direction we need to go. So done a little quarterly review. What went well, I did tie up quite a few loose ends. That was my whole goal for quarter one, like get shit done, get things tied up so I'd have more mental space and creative space to actually do what I need to do. Probably could have done more or wanted to do more. Baby books, it's a really big thing hanging over my head, man. When I was pregnant, I was like, oh, these are beautiful baby books up until 10 years old, right? 10 years old. I thought that'd be really cool. My oldest is 8, and I don't think I filled it out since she was 2. Oh, and it just kills me. I am going to do it. I'm going to have to pull from my memory bank and do that. But those sort of things are hanging over my head. I need to get them done. Photo albums, homeschool records, all that. I still need to type a lot of loose ends. What else went well this quarter? Starting a creative practice. I've started doing the Artist's Way, which is all about morning pages, writing, journaling, just free writing. I really want to get into writing. I want to write a book. I want to do it. I want to have a blog. I want to have a book. Always dreamed of it, never thought I could do it. Now I'm nearly 40. I'm like, why the fuck can't I? So that's gone really well this quarter, is just starting that creative practice. Challenges I already kind of told you about, lots of health, no energy. Key goal, coming into the main part of the planner, my key goals for quarter 2 are very much the same. Well, not for quarter 2, for April. Very much the same. Back in for Wake Up to Wellness. I had put that on the back burner because who wants to do work when there's no urgency? When there's no purpose. But we've finally got an approximate launch month, which should be about July or August. So I do want to get the back end done, get the website done so it's out of the way. I've got to finish my running app. I'm in week 5 of 8. So that will be this month. I'm in a really crappy, the run I'm about to do. It's been going really easy so far. You start at 1 minute run, 1 minute walk and build yourself up. I think it was 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes. That was fine. The last one I did was 5 minutes. No, it was 8 minutes and 8 minutes. This one, 20 minutes in one go. I don't know how I meant to do that. Anyway, I need to find a rhythm for social media. I'm running multiple accounts and multiple platforms at the moment. I'm going to have to get someone to help me once Wake Up launches, which feels really nice. The pressure will be off then. But there's still a few months until then. So that's a goal. And then sell Lucky Girl. I have not put that on the market because I need to stock take and I wasn't here. So that hopefully a next week thing. My vibe of the month, this is a personal month 4 for me. I am in a numerological year 9. It's a global year 9, so it's all about endings, wrapping things up, tying up the loose ends. But I'm going into a personal month 4, which is so perfect because that is all about structure, work, and discipline. It's laying the foundations for things to work well. How perfect is that? I encourage you to look into your numerology. It's always bang on. And then if we go into some more specific planning, homeschool, we want to involve the kids more in daily work. I really want to do a screen detox for them. When we were on holiday, they use screens quite a lot. Now that we're home, we're down to an hour of iPad a day, and then they watch TV in the evening. But they just need a detox. They need a detox, making bad decisions around devices, and it's very much at the forefront of their mind at the moment. So I feel that's always a good sign. We all need a detox. It's that week off that Catherine does, right? Kids need some time off and we need to I don't know, do something else. And then I really want to start working on the kids' finances. My 8-year-old's very interested in money. I've created a money guide for her and we've got a money folder. So we're going to start working on that, which is really exciting. So that's homeschooling this month. Lifestyle and health. I have got 10 kilos to lose. So we need to work on that. Hopefully lose a couple this month, get back into my food tracking, my running, and some weights. Now that we're at home, strength training. We don't have any holidays booked for this month or even this quarter, which is quite nice. We can spend some time at home. And then money. Finances are a big one. I've had a look over our budget. Yeah. I've had a look over our budget. It's very, very tight. It's very tight. We have freed up some space in some areas, around the kids, but it is a very tight budget at this point in time. And that's fine. We've lived on a very tight budget for a long time, which is why we're trying to branch out our businesses, try and bring in a little bit more income flow. I am moving back to the cash budget. I think I showed this on Instagram, but I haven't shown it on here. I'll grab it. Hang on. So basically I have this little Filofax. I think I've actually ordered another one off Temu. It's probably way crappier than this. This is a proper Filofax organizer. It's a little ring binder inside. And in it you put these little envelopes which you can fill with money. So I've got them for each of our sinking funds that we have. I've got it for Christmas, birthday presents, outings, parties, takeaways. And yeah, each week when we get paid, I'll draw the money out, put it into the envelope, and that way it's there, it's not touched. I'm very good at allocating money. We always have enough money for things like Christmas, but my problem at the moment is that I'm shuffling a lot. I'm like, oh, we can just afford this because I can move the money from somewhere else and buy it now, which is not a good habit. And it's a really, I'm not doing good with it at the moment. So I figure if I pull it out of the bank, get it in cash, then I'm going to do that less often, right? Because it's another barrier. It's physical, and then also having to buy something in cash takes more effort than just shuffling money and using your EFTPOS card. I can do a budgeting video if you are interested. Please let me know. I'm like the queen of budgeting. And like budgeting doesn't need to be limiting. So I always say to people, you can budget in anything. We used to budget in Pilates and the gym and whatever it is you are into. You can put it in there. You can make it work. We budget for takeaways every week. We budget for an outing, doing stuff with the kids, going to like chipmunks or the movies or whatever. We budget for holidays. You can put anything in there. But having these envelopes just makes it a little bit more accountable. And on the back, I've got written down like the instructions. So like outings, it's a rollover. I add money every week, and we'll do a monthly trip to chipmunks or similar. So I budget $150 a month for that. And then a holidays trip to the movies or similar. So another $150 per term. We're going to go to Dogman when we get the big boys in a couple of weeks. And then obviously there's some accounts which it's just dumb to have in cash, like kids' clothes. I have a rollover amount each week for kids' clothes. But if I have that in cash, we live like an hour and a half away from a mall. So that's annoying, right? Kids' clothes is something I want to be able to buy online here and there when I need it. So I will keep that online, but I'm keeping a record to keep myself accountable. So in this, I've just got the date, the description, and the amount and the balance. And so I can put it down if I shuffle it or if I buy something with it. I've got that for kids' clothes, our short-term saving, our home account, which is like all our bills, and then our buffer account, which is our long-term savings. We're wanting to save $25,000. So yeah, the budget is tight this month, but that's okay. We just need to stick to it, really. Famous last words. I say this every month, but we need to do it. And what we're doing to alleviate the need to spend extra money is side jobs, which is always our way to go. Selling things, managing an Airbnb, we get a little bit of money from that. Like one person just said to us, can we stay an extra 9 days? I was like, yeah, that's fine, but can you pay us in cash? So it's just a little bit of extra revenue here and there. I used to do tutoring, that sort of thing. And then when we've got cash, we spend the cash because it's extra to what we need. We can spend it. I think like at the moment, we're going to buy a few cubes of mulch. That'll be a few $100s to work on our garden. It's one of our goals that we have listed. But it's just an easier way to still feel that kind of like dopamine of being able to do stuff, still feeling like you can move the needle forward, but you're not dipping in to your money reserves. The other thing I've had to do is like a projection, financial forecast for Wake Up to Wellness, how much we can earn, who I need to hire, how much I need to sell. And I've never done one of those before, so I found that quite stressful. But it means I will be able to employ Dan and start paying him because currently we're on one income, which comes through me, which is fine. But as soon as we can start paying him and earning enough for a second income, like it's just going to free up so much more. I don't know, so much more of that tightness that we have around our life because we have been on such a strict budget. And I mean, I'm not complaining because I love having him home. And the stress of doing this is so much more worth it than the stress of having a full-time job. Like I just couldn't even imagine going back to working for somebody else. Now I don't know how I did it for so long, but I was also just diagnosed. I think I had that in one of my yarns before. I will do a proper YouTube on it to tell you all about it, but I was just diagnosed with combined type ADHD. So what is it? Hyperactivity and inattentive ADHD and autism. So I'm kind of like, I think that's why I've got so burnt out working as a teacher or for other people or around other people. I want to be at home on my own. But yeah, that is our month for April. It's a pretty chill month. Maybe that's why I love it so much. I'm just really happy to be home and to be, getting into a rhythm. Cooler days, refreshing the garden. We're putting in a pool. That's our other thing. That was not part of the budget. That was part of our house build. We just didn't put it in straight away. So we finally started doing that. So once that's all done, it'll be really nice to do some more planting and feel settled. So it's a very manic April reset. Sorry, I know I'm just amping to go and do this run. I've only got a little bit of time before I have to get back with the kids. So it was nice to see you. And I hope that you have a great April. Let me know if you do want a budgeting video or a yarn. My camera keeps bumping, which is really annoying. It's a stupid tripod I bought off Temu. Or if you do want a yarn about my diagnosis and the process around that and all of that. Yeah, I'm still waiting to finish it all and to see a psychiatrist, but I can update you. It was a very interesting process. Thank you for being here. Hopefully, I will see you soon in a less manic way.